Hi everybody, I'm Melanie Raposo and welcome to the Pregnancy Show. We're back with part 2 of our breastfeeding episode with our panel of moms, and here's more of what they had to say.
Exactly.
There are people out there that can't
yes.
for medical reasons, especially if you have diabetes. That's a big one. There's other reasons, I don't know them all. So yes,
Reconstructive breast surgery is one of the major ones because
There's
it's
another
hit and miss.
one.
It's hit and miss on whether or not they could the milk
so
ducts
you know,
will
in
open
those
up.
cases,
Premature labor
then
as well.
formula is better than not eating. Obviously, it's there,
Right.
but it's not the best. You know, it's not the best. I mean, there are women, but for 3% of the population, a lot of people think they're in that 3%. Well, I tried and I couldn't. Well,
Right.
get a medical opinion on
Yeah.
it, because chances are just trying for a couple of days isn't going to cut it. You need to try for a week. You need to try for a month. How long did it take you?
Took me 2 weeks. Before I
2
could
weeks,
breastfeed,
wow.
yeah.
Took me 6 with my first.
6 weeks?
6 weeks.
6 weeks, and a best friend I was living in Germany who was a midwife coming over because I was pumping, bottle feeding, trying to
doing the
nurse.
same, pumping.
And she came over and she said, "Do you want to breastfeed?" And I said, "Yes." And she took the bottle and she took the pump and she said, "Then do it." And then we struggled and we had lots of tears, but then it worked, and I nursed him till he was 2.5 as well. So it's commitment. But
Right.
if you have a child, you should be committed to your child. So
One of the hardest aspects, and this is kind of what I feel about mom to mom, is you kind of building a relationship within a group of women. 100 years ago, families lived together. Moms were across the street, the house next door, the sisters, the aunts, the uncles.
Exactly.
You had your village.
You had a village, and there's the expression that says it takes a village to raise a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A mom had a baby. She wasn't by herself. There was everyone there. They looked after her. They made sure that the breastfeeding was going well. For whatever reason, everyone was healthy. They made sure everyone was fed, looked after. We don't have that in our society. Women live sometimes thousands of miles away from friends, family. So there is no support there. And who do you turn to for support? And that's one of the most important aspects I find of our boards, is giving people, we're in the electronic age, so like sometimes you can't get out of the house when you have a newborn baby, but you can maybe get to the computer for 15 minutes, and if you need that little bit of help.
It only takes a few minutes to feel connected again.
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.